Hello everyone, welcome back to Majesty 2, and today's mission is Shadow of the Past.
Did you sleep well, Your Majesty? Excellent! Then straight to business. These lands have long been thought cursed, poisoned by the ruins of Andrevis's magic tower. Who is Andrevis, you ask? I would not have thought his name would fade from memory. Andrevis was an evil mage who destroyed Lormidia with an army of minotaurs. What was Lormidia? Dear me, sire, how times have changed. Lately, I've been hearing rumors of a mage fitting the description of Andrevis in these parts. I dismissed them at first. The man's been dead for hundreds of years, but they've been too numerous and credible to ignore completely. And recently, people spotted what looked to be the ancient mage's tower. This is most troublesome news, Your Majesty. If Andrevis has indeed returned, he is a threat to you and the entire kingdom. We must hasten his return to his ancestors. I don't want to wake up one day in a palace surrounded by minotaurs. Your Majesty, the ruins of Andrevis's tower appear to be to the northeast. Please be careful. A dark mage of such caliber was rare even in the old days. A new quest for you, Your Majesty. By the way, Your Majesty, I learned that the dwarves of Ditar Mordine are mining nearby. They could be very useful in the struggle against Andrevis. To gain their support, you need only to upgrade the palace and the blacksmith. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
I'll take care of it.
Majesty, the palace is under siege. Sire, only a great mage could conjure such a spell. Be wary. He surely can chant more of them. There must be some means of protection. Quest for you, Your Majesty. I've got it, Your Majesty. You must upgrade the Wizards Guild. It should be just enough to protect the town. The Mages Guild has been upgraded, Your Highness. Perfect, sire. The head of the Wizards Guild has assured me that his charges would deal with any spell Andrevis aims at the town.
Yeah, that's the reason why I started constructing the Wizards Guild straight away, because these attacks are very frequent. They occur about maybe every minute or so. They're very destructive, so if you get attacked by monsters and by this spell, you lose very quickly, so don't waste any time. Build the Wizards Guild right away and upgrade it straight after. And the interesting part about the Wizards Guild, which obviously allows to recruit wizards or mages, is that it basically builds itself. You don't need walkers to do it, it just kind of appears. So let's hire some rogues and let's research healing potions. Yeah, I can hire mages now. Mages are kind of a mixed blessing. They're basically glass cannons. They're very strong in offense, but their defense is very weak. In the beginning they die very quickly, and when a wizard dies or a mage dies, you have to spend 500 gold to resurrect him or her if the first level. With it, so resurrecting them can be very expensive and you will need to resurrect them very often. So yeah, in some missions I don't build mages at all just because they're so expensive, and at times they're just not worth it. And I've already lost a rogue. So let's build a Rangers Guild. And let's resurrect our rogue. And I hope this guardhouse here will be finished soon. Yeah, I can't afford building any upgrades right now. So let's just hire a bunch of rangers. And let's build the Warriors Guild next. Come on, collect some money.
Where to journey next? I take the path.
Here we go. So I think I'm going to upgrade this guardhouse here as soon as this wolf here is dead. And the skeletons are dead. And our peasants have actually repaired this guardhouse, so there we go. So I want to hire some mages, but I want to hire some warriors first because they're just more important in the beginning and they're way more durable. They are the most durable basic unit. The dwarves are a little more durable, I think, and there's a couple of upgraded units or prestige classes or however you want to call them, which are way better, but yeah, we'll get to those later. Oh, come on. Why did you kill my peasant? What did he ever do to you?
Your Majesty, a new
There we
building
go.
is complete.
So let's upgrade some guilds. Oh, there's a minotaur. I need to kill that one. And I need a cleric's guild too.
Prepare to die.
They'll be able to take it down. This mission isn't too bad, but later missions are basically like this mission in the sense that the first time you play it, you're probably going to lose because you don't know what to do. In this case, building the mage guild right from the start. And I don't think that's a very good mission design. You shouldn't be forced to restart a mission just because you didn't know how to beat it on your first try. I mean, it's okay to fail if the mission is really difficult, but you shouldn't fail just because you didn't have a certain piece of information. You basically have to win. That's kind of cheap, to be honest. So now let's hire a mage.
Your Majesty, a new building
And this minotaur is still not dead. Wow! Finally. Yeah, let's hire some clerics too. Yeah, if you build a wizard's guild later and you don't want to like waste all your mages, just let them kill rats for a while. I know it's kind of like a cliche because in a lot of games the first quest you'll ever do is kill a bunch of rats, even though by now that's kind of almost like a joke. But yeah, it really helps here because wizards start out really fragile. At 5th level they gain a protective spell which makes them way more durable. They're never really going to be tanks, but being at 5th level helps a lot. So let's build a blacksmith too. Oh, actually we have a blacksmith, but let's research some new weapons.
Your Majesty, the royal
You can't build a second marketplace.
Majesty,
I think it would be
blacksmith offers new
pretty good if you could, because it would increase your income, but the game doesn't allow you to do that.
Highness, our research is complete.
So I want to upgrade my castle too, because upgrade castle means higher income. That's always good.
The local blacksmith
But before we do that, let's destroy this den here. And should I build a trading post here? I probably should, but I'll do that later because there might be a monster lair
a building
behind the trading post and I don't want it to be destroyed right after I build it. Same goes for this spot here. So let's hire a second mage. And my first one is still alive and is level 3. That's kind of impressive. Usually when I build them, they die pretty much straight away and you have to resurrect them like 5 times before they even get to the second level. So yeah, the Wizard's Guild also allows you to buy the lightning bolt spell. It is pretty powerful, but the problem is the further away from your castle you use it, the more expensive it is. So if I attack something, let's say here, it might cost me like 1,000 gold or so, and that's just ridiculous. It's way too expensive. So this spell can be good for defending your castle, but usually it's not worth it. But as I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Your Majesty spells anyway, so yeah, whatever. Yep, we're doing good. So let's build... Actually, yeah, let's build an inn first. And let's build it here. Yeah, let's research Holy Attack. It's always good. And let's buy some more armor. Improved leather armor and improved steel armor. And we also need improved cloth armor because that will help our mages survive. Weapon enchantment is good as well. A weapon enchantment is not just the mage's weapon enchantment, it can be bought by any hero. So even if you are not hiring any mages, you still might want to build a mage's guild just for the upgrades. And yeah, we can also buy a magic bazaar. Magic bazaar is kind of like a marketplace, but it allows you to buy or to research potions, like a healing potion or potion of strength, or potions that replenish magic, stuff like that. It's pretty useful. And also increase your income, so even if you don't plan to use those potions, again, it's worth building that building. But before we do that, we have to upgrade the castle. So let's increase the game speed a little bit. Until we have 2000 gold. And here we go. So in the meantime, let's upgrade our other buildings too. And, oh yeah, I need a palace level 2 to upgrade my inn. There's another Minotaur. Yeah, but my heroes are strong enough to deal with that right now. I still want to explore this area because there's probably a Minotaur pyramid there, and I want to get rid of that. Because Minotaurs are pretty strong, and just for training heroes I prefer like rats and wolves. Yeah, this is a second sewer entrance type. It doesn't just spawn rats, it spawns dire rats and ratmen. Ratmen are basically anthropomorphic rats, and yeah, they're basically just like rats except stronger. So, no Minotaur pyramid here, so maybe it's here or they just spawn off map. As I mentioned, that happens too. So even if you destroy every monster layer on the map, the monsters can still come for you. So here we go.
Hi-ho, Your Majesty! The dwarves really appreciate your technological prowess. Their elders have signed a treaty pledging dwarven support for the kingdom. Your Highness, our
yeah, this is the Dwarven Guild, or the Dwarven Settlement. The Dwarven Settlement allows you to hire dwarves and also allows you to build these Dwarven Towers. The Dwarven Towers are like guardhouses, but way stronger. Way stronger. They're like 10 times as strong. They're really good. But as I mentioned before, if you build multiple copies of a building, it gets more and more expensive, so a fourth Dwarven Tower would cost me 3,380 gold. But I'm still going to do it to protect this pyramid, so yeah, let's just do it. And the Dwarven Settlement also allows you to research Stoneblood, which increases the dwarf's magic resistance, that will become important later, and also to research Stone Incantation. Stone Incantation repairs buildings, which is pretty good if all your peasants are not available or they simply died, but also allows you to upgrade buildings faster, because if you upgrade a building, it will get a longer health bar, and if you upgrade it and then heal it with a spell, it will actually construct faster. I'm not really sure whether it's working as intended or not, but yeah, it does work. Ooh, and there's a hermit's house, which will spawn a werewolf. And werewolves are really strong. They're basically like minotaurs, except maybe 3 or 4 times as strong. And a house will only spawn one werewolf at a time, but one werewolf can completely wreck your base if you're not prepared. So yeah, mind the werewolves. The werewolf has a lot of health, it has 3,000 hit points, and it's also regenerating, so if you damage it and then your heroes run back home, the werewolf might be back to full strength when they face him next time. And they actually lost a fighter, but that's okay. And also lost a wizard. Yeah, see how expensive that is? Resurrecting a wizard costs 1,500 gold. And another wizard died. But I destroyed the hermit's hut. So yeah, that's good too. So yeah, here's the second werewolf. Yeah, look how strong it is. There are 4 heroes fighting this one werewolf. And it's almost winning. So let's just resurrect our other heroes. Of course, all the heroes that died were mages. Because they are glass cannons. Let's speed up the game again. And yeah, I can't form parties. No. Just wait a second. So if you want to form a party, just click on this icon. And then you can form a party of 4. So you have to select a leader. I'll choose a fighter here. And I'll select a wizard, a ranger, and I want to have a cleric, because it's always good to have a healer in a party. So I'll wait for a cleric. Ah, there we go. So yeah. And the party leader will determine what the party does. So if your party leader is a ranger, the party will do a lot of exploration. If your party leader is a warrior, they'll face a lot of monsters, and if it's a cleric, they'll face undead, etc, etc. And those heroes will always stay together. So if you, let's say, team 1 warrior with 3 clerics, that warrior will become almost invincible, because he'll always get healed. So it will be almost impossible to destroy him. But I don't want to do that, because I only have 3 clerics. And if I team all of them up, they won't be available to the rest of my heroes. So I want to avoid that. And where's that Minotaur pyramid? That's another wolf's den, but I'll destroy that one too. So here we go. Any dead heroes? Nope. I'll research these spells, because why not? And let's form a second party. Rogues. Yeah, let's put a dwarf in front, and a warrior, and a cleric, and a ranger. Yeah, forming parties can be a little bit tedious, because if a hero dies, in fact if all the party dies, you have to reform it, and sometimes you have to wait quite a while till the heroes you want to have in your party gather at the inn, and while those heroes gather there, you can't really, they can't do anything else, so you're kind of neglecting the defense of your city. So yeah, I wish they would just form parties of their own, which I think they did in Majesty 1, but yeah, you can't have everything. And these peasants they're repairing this hut faster than the Minotaurs can destroy it, which is kind of amazing. So I have a lot of money. Ah, there's a Minotaur pyramid. Let's get rid of it.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Let's upgrade this guardhouse. And yeah, let's build the magic bazaar. The bazaar is like the mage's guild or the wizard's guild. It will also just form out of nothing. I think it looks pretty funny. It's like a circus tent with alchemical bottles and mushrooms and treasure chests and everything. And here we have all the elixirs. Elixir of stone skin, increase your protection, tortoise shell, anti-magical, ogre strength, true aim, snake wisdom, and rabbit speed. So yeah, I'm going to research all of them. And this is an elemental. Elementals are pretty strong. And they'll be way more common in later missions. So, and wow, I actually lost a dwarven tower here. That's a little bit concerning, so let's just reconstruct it. I'm going to demonstrate this stone incantation spell. I just use it on this tower twice, and it's finished. It also speeds up the construction of buildings, which can be very helpful in case you need to rapidly construct a tower somewhere and you don't want to wait for your peasants to do the job. For some reason all my sewer entrances, all 4 form here, which is a little bit annoying but also good, because it means I can focus on one spot and don't have to defend my city everywhere. As you can see, this dwarven tower is really strong. It destroys red men with one shot. Whereas the guard house, it will always be useful because it also distracts monsters, but later when you only fight elementals and minotaurs and dragons, etc., then it will become kind of useless. So let's explore this area here. And this area. let's research some more abilities for the fighter. And let's research better weapons, which I should have done a while ago, but didn't. Wow, I missed a lot of upgrades.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services. Your Highness, our research is complete.
So let's just wait till I get some more income.
Research is complete.
Here we go. What I also don't like about Majesty is that you can't just jump to a position on the map. Instead,
Has been upgraded.
the game will always move there instead of just jump there. That's a little bit annoying at times, but it's not too bad.
Your Highness,
So I'll just buy everything. That's usually what I do when I have enough money. I just buy everything, whether I really need it or not. And another hero died.
Highness, our
Ranger, that's okay. Yeah, this is a windmill. It's basically like a peasant hut, but it gives me 50 gold instead of actually those peasant houses also give me 50 gold. I could have sworn the windmill would give me more gold, but I guess it doesn't. So let's explore a little more.
Your Highness, our research is complete.
So yeah, I think as you can see, these guys here are in a party, so they will hang out together. And why is nobody exploring this part of the map? Isn't 500 gold good enough for you? Yeah, apparently not. Let's build a trading post here.
Your Majesty, a new
And it's finished. And I'm not going to upgrade it because I don't want monsters to be attracted to the trading post. And here is another Minotaur pyramid, which I want to destroy, and another wolf den, and another trading post spot. Yeah, and did you see that? These monsters just spawned at the edge of the map to keep me on my toes. There we go. Yeah, that was the ice spell, which freezes enemies. That's actually quite useful. Yeah, I think the Wizard's Castle is somewhere here because that's basically the only spot we haven't explored yet. Yeah, and the elemental layer has to be somewhere here, because that's where the elementals hang around. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, this one spawns fire elementals. There are also lightning elementals, and later on Seed of Elementals will spawn more elementals. And as you can see, this dwarf here does a really good job at destroying this layer. So yeah, that's what dwarves are good for, destroying buildings. That will become even more important later on. So yeah, there's probably another one here. So let's explore this area too. And yeah, this warrior can deal with this elemental. Yep, here we go.
Hello. Thank you for your persistent interest in my tower. As a token of my undying gratitude, please receive this array of destructive spells. Have a nice day.
Yeah, this wizard here, he has some sort of magical broadcasting station surrounded by these magical statues. I'm not really sure what's up with that, whether it's some sort of pop culture reference or reference to some sort of film or so. I really don't know why this guy has some magical BBC. If you know what's up with that, feel free to leave a comment. Let's increase the game speed again. I want to get rid of all the lairs before we attack the castle, so I don't get harassed by monsters while doing so. What's happening here? Let's just heal this tower. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and I bought all the upgrades for the dwarf settlements. And someone please explore this area. Why are you so greedy? And here we go. So let's just try to destroy the first major statue. This is also why you want to have dwarves, not only because they're good at destroying buildings, but also because they're resistant against magic. So destroying the statue will be easier for a dwarf. So I'll just go for it. My heroes will probably die, but yeah, I have enough money, I can just resurrect them. So here we go. 2 heroes interested, 3. Did I build the statue of the king? No, I did not. So I should do that.
Buy something nice.
Here we go.
The statue of the king is ready.
Ooh, yeah, that match had to die. Didn't have a chance. This dwarf's just running away immediately. Yeah, you really need a lot of heroes to do that, so as you see, they just die. They just die. But it's okay, I'm just going to resurrect all of them and go for the next tower, because I've got time. This building doesn't really produce any units, so I can just take my time. Come on, this one's almost dead, just destroyed. Can I actually use the spell for that? I probably could. Oh, it cost me 3,700 gold to use it over here. That's ridiculous. Not going to do that. And I lost half my heroes. They just died like that. So let's resurrect everybody. You can see this is getting expensive. Resurrecting a 9th level dwarf cost me 3,500 gold. That is pretty expensive. Yeah, there we go. That was kind of a waste of money. So yeah, let's go for this one. And let's resurrect another hero. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the dwarf's just wrecking this castle. Yeah, let's just put a bounty on the castle.
Hello. Thank you for your persistence. My tower, as a token of gratitude, please receive of destructive. A nice day.
A new quest for you, Your Majesty.
Yeah, here's the Dark Mage. I have to kill him as well. He's not all that strong. Look, he has 2,500 hit points, so he's actually weaker than a werewolf, so this guy is not really a problem.
I can't do it alone.
Yeah, there we go.
Knowledge and skill grow.
The quest is completed, sire.
Okay, so apparently this guy was an imposter. He wasn't the actual ancient archmage. He was just a former court jester. So I'm not really sure what's up with that. I guess that might be a reference to some sort. But yeah, anyway, we defeated the first boss, and now we are going to take on 3 other bosses. So I'm just going to select a lord. Yeah, all my mages died. So almost all my mages died. So I can't really select any of them. But I'm probably going to select dwarf or cleric. Yeah, this guy looks pretty good. He's got a strength of 20, so let's select him. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.